Hello, my name is Catherine Stevens, and I would like to introduce myself as one of the piano teachers with Music con Brio, a wonderful program that takes place at Emerson Elementary School after school. Um, Music con Brio, by the way, means music with spirit, and it is a program that I have been involved with for the past year. So I will tell you just a little bit more about myself. Um, Music has been a big part of my life for my entire life. Um, my mother and father were both music teachers. My dad taught at the university in Platteville in Wisconsin. And he was a choral conductor and he also directed the orchestra. And he led many groups of students um, and festivals. And growing up in my house, there was music happening all the time. Um, and my mother played viola in the orchestra, and she was also a really fantastic singer. So, um, growing up, I started studying piano when I was 5 years old, very young. So, I have an idea of what it's like to start piano as a young student. Um, Growing up, I also studied violin and I studied flute. Um, and I stayed with piano until high school, and then I took a break and I picked it back up again in college at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And I had a great time playing piano, and we still play piano. We play piano in my house every day. Um, Today, I also do a lot of singing. So I sing in choirs here in Madison. And when we teach music classes with Music Cambrio, something that we also oftentimes do is sing. We sing as we play the piano. It can be a really nice way to help you get the music in your mind and help you learn the notes. Um, I come from a background of teaching and learning and worked at the School of Education at the UW, and I worked at Edgewood College here in Madison, uh, working with teachers and with faculty members around how to make changes in your classes and how to figure out new ways to do things. Um, I also did some teaching at both the School of Education and at Edgewood. I have also worked at the Goodman Community Center in the after school program. And the Goodman Center is a place very dear to my heart. I've learned a lot about teaching and working with students from my time at the Goodman Center. Um, uh, and I'm still a part of the Goodman Center with a small project that takes place there. Um, Something that I believe in very strongly is something that I call access to the arts. And Music Cambrio is a wonderful example of access to the arts. In other words, how organizations create pathways for students to come to the arts, to music uh, and the arts, and grow and learn to be artists and to be musicians. And Music Cambrio is a pathway for that. So I really encourage you to consider joining us. We, we work with what are called the Faber piano books, uh, and all students receive a piano book as a part of Music Cambrio. And for families that do not have a keyboard or a piano, we can also help provide you with a keyboard or piano that you can use during the time that you study with us. So I hope you will consider joining the program. And one other thing I will mention is that something that I like to do in classes is play what we call a mindfulness song. So, a mindfulness song in Music con Brio is time for students to settle down and close your eyes and just listen to the music. Um, we talk a lot about listening when we learn to play an instrument or when we learn about music. So, the mindfulness song is time for students to listen, and then we take a few minutes to talk about, well, what did you hear? What ideas did you think about as you heard this song? Um, what stories came to mind as you heard this song? So I will play you a short segment of one of my favorite songs on the piano. It's called Fly Me to the Moon, and it's one of the songs that we have shared with piano classes. All right, Fly Me to the Moon. So thank you, everyone, and hope to see you soon and have a great rest of the day. Bye bye.